Hey there, Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directive. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. I'm pretty excited about your reading. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover the time frame of the Sun in Scorpio. If you are a Taurus Rising, this would be your 7th house of partnership. That could be business or love. So that is October 22nd through November 20th. I'm recording this on the 15th. It'll be out tomorrow. And so lots happening on the 16th. So first of all, on October 13th, Mercury went retrograde in Scorpio at about 11 degrees. And it is going to retrograde all the way back to 25 degrees. And the last time it was over this ground was all the way back to September 22nd, 23rd. So if there was something that was going on then, this is a chance to kind of look at that, dig a little deeper, reevaluate. If you are a Taurus Sun, if you know what your rising sign is, then we'll give you a little more information. But if you are a Taurus rising, this happening in your partnership, in your relationship arena, this is a chance to really review some of those contracts, either emotional or physical contracts. It's a good time to look over things and are they in balance, because it's kind of heading back into that Libra where it says, is everything balanced and is everything going to allow me to transform? And transform seems to be really important right now. Okay, so I do have a channel message for you. Before I get to that, I'm going to ask you to please hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And, leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on with you. Okay, so to help me to get and tap into your energy, I was meditating and I pulled some cards from the Oracle of the Dragon Fae. And you had this one flew out right away. This one flew out right away. It's called The Guardian, and it says fly high. And so I don't know if you can see there. Can you see all of those dragonflies? Dragonflies are, to me, spiritual transformation, spiritual guides. You're on the dragon. The black dragon always takes negative situations and transmutes them into light. And you are being carried and protected and watched over. But more than that, when I think of Taurus, I think of a very grounded sign, right? You are an earth sign, but you have all four feet planted firmly on the ground, and you move like very careful and measured steps. Capricorn tends to be a mountain goat. It hops, it jumps, it skips, and actually has a fishtail, so not that planted. And Virgo has a whole nurturing energy different than yours. Yours is the energy of grounded and creating from the earth kind of thing. And so here you are, not grounded at all, but you're flying high. And so I thought that was interesting until I saw the other cards. And then I was like, oh. So this card's called the Dreamcatcher. Dream in your wisdom. And this one is called the Dawn Watcher. See how all that yellow, that solar plexus energy is right there? But it's also, the bells will ring. And so, okay. So when you are sleeping and dreaming, pay attention to the messages in your dream. But it's more than that. It feels like the dreams that you wanted, the dreams you've been seeking, the dreams you've been wanting to chase down. It is time to start allowing yourself to fly free and get them, because the Dawn Watcher says it's the dawn of a new day. There are new opportunities, and the Dawn Watcher, the bells will ring. It's also like you will know when it's time to act. You will know when the things are moving. And so why are things moving? Well, you've got Uranus sitting right there in your sign, and it is shaking things up. It says, come on, Taurus, you got to move, you got to move, you got to move. You've been so stable and secure and, moving forward, but there's things that you always are like, well, but no, I got to do this. And then Uranus is shaking the ground and saying, no, that's not how that works. It is time to fly free. It is time to chase down your dreams. It's really beautiful. Okay, so channel message from Spirit says, Dear Taurus, allow your dreams to take flight, to transform your life. Dreams as you sleep, dreams while awake. You are the most grounded of all the signs, but right now you are being asked to test your wings and see how far you can fly. There is no limit to what you can create. Really, your dreams are being given permission by the universe, encouraged. You are being offered amazing opportunity right now. So it's so funny because when I pulled stones and stuff to use, I just dropped them out. And one of them that dropped out was the one that says dream. And then a lot of solar plexus stones fell out too. We've got all kinds of them here that came out. Yeah, geez, all of them. So, and healing stones. So there's just a lot of energy here of dreams and really focusing in on that. So what is it that you want to create for yourself? And where is it that you want to go? Let me see if I can't get, there we go, cards all in. Okay, so we're going to do the 9-card spread. If you've never been here before, welcome, 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 welcome. And if you've been here before, thank you for coming back. I know I took a little break. I had some healing to do, and it was really magical summer in a lot of ways. A lot of things really fell into place for me. Okay, so here we go. We are going to start with the center card is going to be the key to the situation. So we're going to do thoughts, feelings, actions, past, present, future. We'll have the outcome card down over here, and the bottom of the deck is the overall energy. So let's just see. So that's not a surprise. Okay, so in the center of, okay, I see where we're going with this. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Wow. All right. These are the Fairy Tale Lenormand cards. I will put it in the description box below. Okay. Where to start? Let's start with the key of the situation. In the heart space, at the key, you have the mountain. And so there's this big blockage, but you are free to fly. What are your dreams? It's time to start chasing them down. And I know that because in the arena of transformation, you have the stars. The star is hope. The star is clarity. The star is making your dreams come true. Okay, so in the recent past, you've been focusing a lot on what's loyalty. Who is loyalty? What is loyalty? Are you being loyal? Are others being loyal to you? What is the value of loyalty? What is the value of friendship? What is, where do you belong? This is the story of the dog that makes friends with the elephants. And the elephant's been gone for a long time. And the elephant, they took the dog away actually. And the elephant was so sad and lonely, they brought the dog back and they totally remembered each other. And so here in the foreground, in the middle of all the stone, and there's so much stone here, we have this bowl of emotional waters that's all lit up. And we have the calla lilies of healing here. And so you've been doing a lot of thinking about who makes you feel like you're in the company of someone that trusts you and that you trust. That's very interesting energy. Okay, so then in the near future, you are thinking about, look, oh gosh. Can you see? They are both flying, free, and they're chasing their dreams. It is the rider. This is quick action, moving forward. I think that I think that by the time we get to the end of the end of Scorpio season there, the middle of November, I think some real clarity comes in and you make some decisions and you start moving forward and you start doing what is right and best for you. In the recent past, there is this energy in the heart space where all these messages have been coming in. There are 7 birds there from Spirit. Spirit has been sending you messages, and you've been feeling like you've been trapped in drudgery. And so what are these messages that are coming in? These signs, these signals to do things. this mountain, even though there's a mountain there, look how lush it is around there. And so I feel like there's opportunity all around, that the mountain feels like it's been you, the immovable force. And I feel like Uranus coming in is really kicking things up. Seeing the fox in the heart space is, under normal circumstances, not what I prefer to see. But in this case, because of all of the other cards here, what this says to me is that you pick you. Fox always makes sure that they have enough to eat, someplace to sleep. They're cunning, they're clever. They take care of number one. But in the heart space, says to me, if you go from the lady, which doesn't have very much going on here and looks miserable, to the fox, where you're taking care of yourself in the heart space, this is you saying, I love me enough to pick me. I pick me. I make choices that are good for me. And it'll be fine, because the overall energy you have is the good luck of the clover, where you fall into the clover and you are safe and protected. This is Thumbelina, where she was totally safe and protected. So you will be fine. You will be fine. In the recent past, in the area of the mountain, there's been confusion. We have the clouds, but I see the light of the sun shining through and clearing the clouds out. Clearing this out. And it's really funny, because if you look at this, the mountain, oh my gosh, maybe I need to turn off this light so you can see. Look, the face on the mountain and the face of the clouds, it's like the same energy. And the face is at the bottom of the mountain and at the bottom of the clouds. And I feel like the big problem has been trying to figure out how to break through. But it looks like you do it, because the fox, look, he's very well dressed. He has everything he needs. He's got his little container there where he's carrying his meals. But look, he's got enough to eat, and he's better clothing than you were before at the beginning of this. So, in the area of what action to take now, we have the lady. Now, the lady means a couple of things to me, but mostly the lady looks like she's taking care of herself, and she's open to receiving. She's open to receiving. See, we have both ladies here. Okay, one has been receiving messages and living in hardship, and the other one has figured it out and is standing in their power and taking care of themselves and receiving the flow of the blessings of the abundance of the universe. And then that follows up with the gentleman. And the gentleman could be a male. These could be male or female, but in a general reading, I look at this more like this is the action of someone offering you. There's receiving and there's giving. This is someone giving love, because it's the chalice, the cup of love. Kind of reminds me of the Knight of Cups. So you're receiving the abundance and the blessings, and then either you are able to start giving. So if you've been giving love to yourself, and the only way that you should ever give love to anyone else is if you can love yourself first. It looks like you're doing that, and that would make you available to give love to someone else. Or you are attracting the energy in of someone who has already done the work, and they're able to give the cup of love. Because these cards wanted to come out for the overall energy. You're at a crossroads, and you're moving forward. So you look great. I'm so excited. This looks really good. I knew when I saw those cards, but look, also, how much these two kind of look alike. Like that confidence. See the red hair? This is that solar plexus energy. This is stepping into your own power. This is stepping into your own confidence. The transformation happens with the clarity. With you, it's the stars. It's clarity. It's hope. It's following your dreams. This is really magical. So good for you, Taurus, because you've had some... See, Uranus isn't so bad. You've had some tough stuff, but this looks really good. This looks really good. So let's get a little bit of guidance in the area of the thought process. This is preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. And the High Lady of Love and Compassion, reverence, kindness, and consideration. So in the area of thoughts, it's important to keep your energy in the high vibrational energy of love and compassion, and to connect to your spirit, and gratitude. Okay, they're saying gratitude and Thanksgiving. Okay, great. I don't think they mean Thanksgiving as in the holiday. Some of my guides, some of the things they say. Okay, so ritual is okay, so here's something. The day this comes out will be the 16th, and that is the new moon in Libra. Libra is about relationship and relationship balance. And so here we go. Let's go ahead and create a ritual around this new moon where you really focus, because what you focus on right now, the ground is really fertile. So you can focus on creating a new moon intention in the area of relationships, because Libra is all about that. So it doesn't really matter where your rising sign is or anything. You can always use this new moon in Libra for relationship balance. And so you write down what kind of a relationship you're looking for. I am looking for a relationship where I am a vibrational match with someone who is filled with love for themselves and compassion for others, because only someone who loves themselves can truly give love to someone else, right? And so then you're asking that you reach that high vibrational energy, and that you attract in an equally yoked, using the Taurus oxen picture in my head, an equally yoked partner that can help you travel through life and pull their weight, and where you aren't constantly trying to fill up their emotional bucket, nor are you expecting them to fill up your emotional bucket. You know, this bucket over here in the past where look, she's got the water there and she's boiling water and she keeps trying to fill up the emotional bucket. Well, the fox has figured out how to take care of himself and doesn't need to be constantly filling up their emotional bucket or someone else's. And so, because whether that is for her or whether that is, she's having to constantly take more emotional water and fill up the bucket for the partner, right? So you want someone who is filled with love and compassion for themselves and for others, and knows the importance of this, and someone who can give and receive. Well, give and receive. That's what you're looking for. Someone who is balanced, and you are looking to be balanced. And Libra is all about balancing out things in the relationship. So write down what you want, and then you can shred it. You can burn it, my favorite, and turn it over to spirit. You can bury it in your garden. Not if you're afraid to set something on fire. Actually, that would be planting your seeds of intention, and for an earth sign, that might be a really good way to do it. And you're like, it's the middle of the winter, I don't think it's too cold, whatever. Get just get a pot and fill it up with some dirt and bury it in there. Shred it up and bury it in there like you're planting the seeds. Plant your seeds of intention and put it in the light of the new moon and allow it to grow. And just focus on that. It does not matter what you choose to do for your ritual, but create a ritual for you that means something to you, because where your intention is directed right now is what you're going to create. So focusing your attention on what you want and not on what you don't want is how you bring into your life the things that you really, truly want. So you're at a crossroads, the one where you step out of the dark into the light. And it looks very promising, very promising. Okay. In the area of the heart space. So, meditation and contemplation, but I just want to say that looks like the sun is rising. After a storm, actually. Looks like there were storm clouds out there and that they're clearing off. It really looks like a beautiful day ahead. She's dipping her toes in the emotional water. We've got the lotus floating there. So the thing about a lotus is that the seeds are really hard. They're really hard and encased, and they roll around on the bottom of the water, of the river or whatever. And unless they get nicked by rocks and then buried by the silt at the bottom, they don't grow. Like they have to be beat up. If you were to ever buy, water lily or lotus plants, seeds, you have to actually nick them up or saw into them or bang them on with a hammer in order to crack open the shell in order to grow them. And so then they start pushing up and they push toward the sunlight. And so here we have a couple of them that are, one of them that's waking up and the other one that looks like it's pretty awake there. And time doesn't matter here. This is about nurturing and caring for yourself and allowing yourself to blossom. So there's no rush on anything here. But this one right here with the key, I'm actually going to take a look at what this is about, because there's a, I don't know if you can see it in this light. There's a key. There's a key there in that. So who's got the key? That's 31, that's 4. Oh, that reminds me. This one right here is 40. And 40 is, so it's a 4, and 4 is very grounded. And I thought it was interesting that the grounded stability number would be flying. And so I believe that you are safe and you're protected, even though you feel like you're not on the ground. You are still being grounded. And so then we have another 4 showing up here in the form of this key at 31. So let's see what it says. In the right book would be best. I don't know. It's funny how it works like that. Let's see here. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Secrecy and confidentiality. Every relationship between 2 individuals or 2 groups will be characterized by the ratio of secrecy that is involved in it. From the clandestine world of espionage to the privacy of our own personal inner thoughts, we attempt to keep our own secrets, but seek those of others. Any sharing of such confidentiality requires a demonstration of trust, whether it is between nations, corporations, or intimate family and friends. In the context of human relationships, our curiosity or need to know may be for self-interest or a desire to help others. To achieve either will require a key that in turn provides access to the information we seek. It may be facts and figures or simply a better understanding of the circumstances. Such information may be provided freely by those who control it or withheld until we have proven ourselves. These keys may take the form of the most complex cryptic puzzle or password, but also a simple "you can trust me" gesture offered to a troubled friend. In this card, the guardian is herself, symbolically an oracle. She possesses the answers you seek and can provide you with the key to access them. But before doing so, you have to prove that you are ready. Seeking greater truths, even those of self-discovery, often requires some demonstration of worthiness. Ooh. I really think it's important that you take the time to heal, right? You're a little battered and bruised having to climb that mountain, but to go from here to taking care of yourself, take the time that you need to learn to trust yourself. Learning to love yourself and learning to trust yourself are important aspects, because in order to give love and trust in a relationship, you have to be able to give those to yourself. So, if you know yourself to be dependable and trustworthy, then you are likely to attract dependable and trustworthy people. But also, in a relationship, in order for it to be balanced, we've got this giving and this take here of the gentleman and the lady next to each other. And so it is never good when one person is giving all the information and all the trust and the other person is withholding information and trust. So I don't know which side you fall on, but that is something always to keep in mind, that a truly balanced relationship is balanced in all aspects. Wow, holy moly. They're flying at you guys. Okay, push to the surface. You may have become complacent. You might be stalling or be in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. It's time to wake up and do what you want to do here. Help appears in various ways. There is much support. The guardians. There is much support for you. Sometimes you may get so adrift you forget to look back at the support systems that are with you continually. That is this dog, right? Like, who supports you? Who's there for you, right? And then shared inspiration. Throw yourself into a new project. Be willing to let go of time constraints and rules and really be aware of whatever fulfills your heart. Chasing your dreams. Chasing your dreams. The bells of dawn are ringing. It is your opportunity to make a choice, to pick you, to move in the direction that really matters to you. This is such a great reading, Taurus. I'm so happy for you. I really am. You guys have had, let's see, I started this channel almost 2 years ago. Ooh, almost 2 years ago. I'm going to have to do something for the anniversary. Okay, so I started this channel almost 2 years ago. Oh, maybe I'll do a live. That would be fun. And Taurus has been on the ropes the whole time. So it looks like things are finally moving in the right direction. I think it took Uranus getting into your sign and shaking some things up, not to mention just the whole world shaking things up. Look at this. You've got gold for your color for the month. Attract abundance. Look how much this looks like these. Attract abundance. How? By doing what you want to do, chasing your dreams, believing in you, stepping into your superpower and self-confidence and knowing that what you want wants you. What you want, you deserve. And what did they say? Where's your card at? There is no limit to what you can create. There is no limit to what you can create. This doesn't feel like money. This doesn't feel like power. This doesn't feel like job. This feels like relationship. There was way too much stuff here that was relationship. So what you want, who you want, how you want a relationship, you don't have to be like it has to be this person. It has to be this energy that matches my energy. That's what you're going for, okay? All right, you guys, good luck with all that. Be sure to leave me comments. I can't believe how many love readings, but then again, I guess Libra was setting us up for it. All right, so don't forget your new moon intention today, the day you're viewing this, on the 16th of October. Plant your seeds of intention and go for it. I will talk to you guys soon. I'll be back on Monday to do the weekly astrology, and then next Friday there will be another video for all the earth signs. All right, you take care. We'll talk then.